Full audio. Stop recording button.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me. I just thought I would say hi, see what's been going on. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I've had a lot going on. Um, Basically the gist of it is that I've been really sick again, with like the nausea stuff that was going on from before. Except it feels very different this time and not like last time. And I can't quite figure out what it is. Um, my parents thought that I had ate something bad because I had this roast beef that I was eating that I had gotten left on the counter, and they didn't realize how long I'd left it out, and my dad told me I could eat it, and so I did. And so they thought it was from that. I would think I would be starting to get a little bit better by now, because if I had food poisoning, then I had a very mild case of it, because I haven't had any severe cramps or anything like that. It says online that sometimes you have to get antibiotics for it to go away, but you would think that if I needed antibiotics and it wasn't going away, that it would be getting worse. And it's basically just staying the same. It's not getting worse, really, but it's not getting better. Which is good, I guess, because I don't really want it to get worse. But, so they thought I'd eat something, and then it kept going. Saturday will be about a week since I this started again. So then it kept going, and then, the other day we thought maybe it was a side effect of my meds, because I was taking tramadol and Benadryl, which were my new meds, but I've taken a whole bottle of tramadol before I started feeling sicky. So I stopped pretty much all my meds. Right now my foot hurts, but it hasn't been too bad because I haven't been walking a lot. And I pretty much haven't been taking any pain meds because I'm trying to take as less of meds as possible to try to see if it could be a side effect from one of the meds. So the day after I got sick, which was Saturday, I found out that Medicaid wasn't going to cover my Dexalent anymore, which is like my acid reflux medicine. And they wanted me to try prescription Prevacid first. And if that doesn't work, then they'll put me back on the Dexalent. So it's taken a few days to get, but I got it today. And I'm gonna start it tomorrow. It's supposed to take about 30 minutes before I eat, is what it says, what the doctor said. In the morning, 30 minutes in the morning before I eat anything. And then, we were still trying to figure out what was going on, because I'm still nauseous and I'm throwing up, but it's the throwing up like before where I'm spitting stuff up. It's not really like puking. It's puking, but it's like it was before. But it's like severe nauseous. Like I've never felt this nauseous in my life. And it's like worse than before. And so we've been trying to figure out what could be going on. And my dad still thinks it's food poisoning. He doesn't like a lot of medications anyway, so he thinks I should pretty much be on like almost nothing, which I pretty much am, but he still thinks I'm on a lot of pills, even though I'm not. And just to warn you, if my weather radio goes off, it's kind of loud, but don't freak out. We're under a tornado watch. I don't think we're gonna get much, but There's been some storms in Iowa and some other parts of Nebraska that aren't us, but my weather radio goes for like all the counties. So it might go off and it probably won't be for us. It could, you never know, but it probably won't be. So, so we've been still trying to figure out like what's been going on, and my mom started thinking maybe it was that GI stuff again, and related to the gallbladder and all that stuff. And she told me to call and ask Dr. Shear's office about that powder, if you're supposed to stay on it, because she read online that some people, when they have their gallbladder out, they have to stay on that cholestyramine powder for the rest of their life. She read that once your gallbladder is gone, there's nowhere to store the bile. So the bile usually goes two places. It'll either go into your intestines, and then you have chronic diarrhea where you have to constantly run to the bathroom, which I don't have, but you can have that. Or she read somewhere, which I can't find any of this online, but she did, that the bile can dump into your stomach, and if it dumps into your stomach, you can have chronic nausea. And she thinks that I should have never went off of that cholestyramine powder, because she thinks that maybe the bile's been building and building, and now I'm nauseous again, and it's worse because I'm not on that powder, which my dad thinks is a crock. He's like, what? That's retarded, it's food poisoning. Like, he thinks it's just a crock. And so I left a message for Linda. I went to Walmart with my dad and got some food for breakfast and lunches, and went to Walgreens, got my heartburn meds, and so Linda just called me back a little bit ago. It was like 20 minutes maybe. And she said that it can't hurt me to be on the powder, and Dr. Shear gave me one can, I don't know how many cans. He gave me like one and one refill until my office visit on July 10th, because I'm supposed to go back for a 1-year follow-up, which I thought I was doing fine. The only reason I was contacting them is because they changed my heartburn meds, but then all of a sudden I got sicky. And so I have to take it, not at work, thank goodness, so that helps. But they want me to take it twice a day with meals, see if that helps at all. Because it reabsorbs some of the bile that goes into your body. Because you can have excess bile, I guess, and like some people's bodies produce a lot more bile than other people. And my mom said, like, her body's always been that way, and it's like a genetic. How much bile that your body produces is like not genetic, hereditary. And so what I was looking for, hereditary. And so she said that my body could be the same, where it just produces like lots of bile, and it could all be like dumping into my stomach. I still think it could be somewhat of the food poisoning, but I'm not so sure that maybe it isn't a combination. I ate the roast beef on last Friday, and I got sick Saturday morning. But like I said, it says online that mild food poisoning usually would take 1 to 7 days to go away, but you would think each day you would start feeling a little bit better. You wouldn't stay the same. You would start feeling a little bit better each day, is what I would think. If it's starting to exit your body, you should start feeling better, not feeling worse or the same. You know, like after a couple days, you would think you'd start kind of improving a little, unless it needs an antibiotic. But like I said, I would think you would really be sick and you would know if your body needed some kind of an antibiotic to get rid of whatever bacteria you got from eating that. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I think, is that you would know. You'd probably be getting sicker. I mean, it seems odd to me that you would just kind of stay the same. Because either way, if you needed antibiotics, you'd probably be getting worse, because the bacteria would obviously be spreading, because it wouldn't be going away. And if you didn't, then you should be getting better each day, a little bit better each day. And I don't even want to eat. Food sounds gross. It's disgusting. My brain tells me I'm hungry once in a while, and I take 2 bites and I'm ready to just puke. It's disgusting. Tastes good, but doesn't sound good at all. And I have to force myself to eat it because I know that I'm on medicines, and if I don't eat, I'll get sick because I'm very sensitive to medicines, and I have to eat enough food or the medicines make me really sick. And so I basically forced myself to eat. I got a Subway sandwich for dinner, half a 6-inch one, which actually sounds kind of good. Like, my brain wants it, but my body doesn't at all. And I had some leftover powder. I wanted to try it because I was hoping maybe it would help me a little bit, but at least get the food down. But my dad thought he put it in the hallway closet, and I can't find it. I'm gonna take one more look, though, before I eat. But that's basically the gist of what's been going on. I've just been super nauseous. I do a little bit of diarrhea and stomach cramping, but it's not really anything major or severe, and it's not very often because I'm not going to the bathroom a lot. But I'm like nauseous 24/7. Like, the second I wake up to the second I fall asleep, I feel like I'm gonna barf everywhere, and it's like severe. Like, it's way worse than before when I had all those nausea problems. I've never felt this nauseous ever, and it just doesn't go away. Like, the nausea I had before, like, sometimes it would kind of go away a little bit and come back, and it'd be worse at other times, and then sometimes it would kind of not be as bad, but it would be there. And this is just the same all the time, and it's constant and just severe. And I am throwing up, but even when I'm not, the nausea is there, and it's just really, really severe. And part of me would think if you had food poisoning, you would actually be throwing up, like when you're sick and you're like, ugh, and everything is just, you wouldn't think it would be so much of like a spitting up or like a regurgitation, which is kind of what I have. You would think it'd be more of like a literally just puking up all your food. Whoa. Okay, I did not touch that. Whatever. My phone does that sometimes. So that's the only thing that seems odd as far as it being food poisoning. Because you would think that it would be like you would be actually vomiting instead of just puking up. So I don't know what it is, but hopefully something works, because this is worse than before, and I cannot live like this. I can barely talk on the phones to do my job, and like, I don't even want to eat or drink. It's disgusting. My parents gave me some 7-Up, a couple days ago, which I still didn't try because I just kept thinking it was gonna go away. They said 7-Up helps a little bit with nausea. I've taken a couple of sips so far. It's actually not gross. I thought it was going to be disgusting, but it's not. It tastes okay. And my mom said that apple cider vinegar helps with food poisoning. So I'm supposed to Google how much of that to drink, and I bought some, and I'm scared because I know it's going to be really sick. Really sick. I'm really scared, but gonna try it, I guess, because I can't live like this. But I don't know. My mom could be right about the powder. My dad could be right about the food poisoning. Could be a combination of the two. And it just all happened at the same time. I really don't know. But hopefully something helps, because I like eating, and it would be nice to enjoy my food again and be able to drink without feeling like I'm gonna barf. I've been drinking water. I've been drinking Coke and water. Not a lot of Coke, but like enough so I'm not getting a headache. And I've been drinking water. Not a lot of water, but I've been trying to drink at least one 10-ounce bottle a day. Because I have some little 10-ounce bottles. And I've been trying to drink that. But even just drinking water makes me feel really sick. And I'm super nauseous, like even when I'm not eating or drinking. But when I eat and drink, the nausea goes up more, like it feels worse than if I'm just sitting here. Like when I'm sitting here, I have a really bad nausea and I feel like I'm gonna puke at any second. But the second I take a drink or put a piece of food in my mouth, it's more severe, and I'm like having to make sure that I'm where the bathroom is, because if I throw up, then I need to be by a bathroom. But I mean, it's really severe already without eating or drinking. But when I eat and drink, it makes me feel more nauseous. And not just nauseous like I feel right now, but actually like sick to my stomach. Like my stomach gets very unsettled when I put food and drink into it. It's like it doesn't want it. So it's kind of like last time, but it's different, and then it's more severe, and it just feels a lot different. But I know last time I started that powder, and that helped a lot, and I was able to eat again. I can't remember how long it took, but I thought it worked pretty quickly after the first couple times. So hopefully that'll work. But anyways, hopefully everyone's been able to understand me. I'm just not very articulate or talkative right now, and I just feel really, really nauseous, and I'm just really sick of all of this, and kind of tired, because when I feel sick, I just feel tired because it wears me out. And so that's basically what's been going on. So I guess I will go look for that powder again and see if I can eat my sandwich, maybe. What time is it?
5:46 p.m.
Yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna do that. And hopefully I'm better within a couple weeks, because I'm supposed to go to Kansas City. And I want to be better for that. Anyways, I'm starting to feel really pukey, so I need to go. And I will talk to you guys later, and I hope that everyone's having a good night, and everyone that's here, stay safe. We don't have a very big chance of storms tonight. I don't think much is going to come our way. Doesn't really look like it now. I think they're just being cautious. But you should always pay attention when stuff starts going on in your area, I guess. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. God bless. Stay safe and healthy if you can, since I'm not, somebody should be, apparently.
Finder. QuickTime Player. Stop recording button.